What is up, guys? I just wanted to jump on here and talk a little bit about something that's super helpful to me in my alcohol-free lifestyle. And hopefully it's helpful for you too as well. It's going to talk about identity today because identity is so important and it's such an overlooked thing. Most people think they just quit drinking, right? They get rid of the alcohol and then no, their life's going to be some kind of perfect with this magic wand of sobriety. But that's not the truth. I don't think that worked for me, and it didn't work for a lot of people as well. And early on, I thought simply removing alcohol would fix everything, right? I thought it was gonna just gonna remove alcohol and everything is going to be different. And I didn't change the identity level. I didn't change who I was. And I failed a bunch of times until I was actually able to change that and do that. And the problem wasn't just drinking, it was an identity tied to habits. It was identity tied to old habits and limiting beliefs and false promises that alcohol gave me. Alcohol told me it was going to relieve my stress and my anxiety and all these things, but it really didn't give me any of those things. And it's probably not giving you any of those things if you're watching this video, because there's kind of two versions of you. There's the sober version of you that you wanna move towards, and there's a drunk version of you. But if we don't start changing at that identity level and moving towards that sober version of us and doing the things that sober version of us does, then it's never going to change. Because the drunk version of you had me believing that alcohol solved my problems, had me believing it made me confident, had me believing alcohol brought me happiness, but it was lying to me. I think alcohol is probably lying to you as well. So I just wanted to give you a couple of things that helped me along the way, and hopefully it's going to help you. So the identity shift today is real change came when I realized drunk me was never truly who I was. I was not that drunk version of me. That was someone that I had pretending to be, someone that I thought it was, that I thought it was cool and confident, all these things, but it actually wasn't. When I looked objectively at that drunk version of me wasn't even cool or confident. I was a sloppy mess, but I had these rose-colored glasses because alcohol was convincing me that it was a solution to my problem. And to grow, I had to step into that sober 2.0 version of me. I had to have a new mindset, new habits, and uncover new beliefs around alcohol, and had to start believing that alcohol was a poison. I had to start believing that alcohol was, the solution to my problems. And this meant facing discomfort. It meant breaking loops, aligning my actions with who I wanted to become, and getting rid of that cognitive dissonance that so many people talk about. Annie Grace talks about in This Naked Mind, and I think it's such a good concept because it is cognitive dissonance, right? You want to quit drinking, but you have these subconscious limiting beliefs. And once you can I start to uncover those limiting beliefs and start to question them and reframe them and all these things, then your life is going to change. So sobriety's kind of like, I like think of it kind of as like a thermostat, right? If your identity is set low, you're going to sabotage yourself back down to that level, right? So if you have a thermostat and you set it to 75 degrees, and then you go up to 100, right? You try to go beyond where you think your your identity is. That's going to cool it back down to that drunk version of you. You have to align your beliefs. You have to align your subconscious beliefs and your limiting beliefs in those things, and you have to put new ones in place, and you have to uncover those lies, or else, because you're at 75, right? And if it goes above that and you try to step into your new sober identity without challenging the beliefs, without seeing alcohol as the problem, not the solution, then you're going to just go back to wherever you think you were, and that's that drunk version of you. So when I uncovered the lies of alcohol and replaced them with real wins, I turned my thermostat to 100 and kept it there, right? I was able to keep my identity at that level because I uncovered those lies. I saw alcohol as a poison. I realized that alcohol is a poison. It's ethanol, right? All these things. I understood that alcohol doesn't relieve my stress, it actually makes it worse. It doesn't relieve my anxiety, it actually makes it worse. And those things solidified me at that 100 degrees on that thermostat, right? And I kept it there. My progress wasn't perfect, but over time I eliminated that need to drink because I no longer believed alcohol was a solution to my problems. And that's really what I want to uncover with you guys as well, because once you see alcohol is not the solution, you put better solutions in place. Those are the things that are going to get you to where you want to go. So your identity sets a temperature, and step into sober 2.0. Sober you sets it higher and keep it there, right? That's when sobriety becomes who you are, not just something you do, right? It becomes, I talk a lot about be, do, have, right? If you become the person you want to be, then we can have the things that person has. And then we can start doing the actions that person has, and then we can have the things that have. Most people try to think that, okay, well, I want to just be sober, and then I'm going to have all these things. But that's not how this works, and that's not how identity level change works. And there's this great book uh, right here. recommended read for you guys. I was talking about The Power of One More the other day, but Atomic Habits, such a great book. It talks about identity level change. It talks about how to break bad habits and how to put better ones in your life. A lot of things I teach are kind of based on this concept of identity level change and things because it's so important and it really helped me. I hope it's going to help you guys too as well. So go and get Atomic Habits. It's a great book. I'm not affiliated. There's no kickback for me or anything. I really wanted to recommend that book to you guys because it's a great read. And it's also, and there's also The Power of Habit, which is over there as well in my bookshelf. So that one's a good read as too. So anyways, guys, I hope that you're able to see that if you don't set your sober identity, that thermostat to 100 and change it in identity level, then you're just going to be dragged back into it. So there's a lot of things you can do to uncover those things. If you guys want help with that, you want one-to-one support, I do have a coaching program coming up in September for the 30 days of September. You get 4 sessions with me. We can kind of go through this and uncover what lies are alcoholic telling you, limiting beliefs, uncover some of the things that are holding you back, and get you to where you want to go. So if that's something you want to do, you can always click the link in the email, or if you're watching this on Facebook or somewhere, or YouTube, there'll be a link in the comments in the description. So anyways, guys, have yourselves a great day. I just wanted to jump in and say that you can do this, and there's nothing wrong with you if you have this cognitive dissonance. You want to quit, but you can't. I know for a long time I thought, what the hell's wrong with me? I have all these things in my life that I'm doing and I can't figure this out. You can figure it out if you start aligning your beliefs and your values and all these great things with a sober identity instead of seeing alcohol as a solution. Anyways, guys, hope that helps. If it did, just hit it, reply in this email, and I would love to talk to you more about what you're struggling with and if I can help you. So, anyways, guys, see you guys later. It's life so much better than the sober side. Thanks for letting me be your coach, you guide. I'll see you guys in the next video.